Hello everyone, this is coadb.com or the Coat of Arms database, and today we're going to talk about 10 different coats of arms in the Thomas family. The first is blazoned, Gules, a lion rampant or, a border indented of the last. This was the coat of arms of Thomas ap Llewelyn, born around the year 1300, said to be the last Lord of South Wales. He married Eleanor Goch and had two daughters with her, Margaret and Ellen. The second coat of arms is blazoned, Argent on a chevron engrailed azure, two griffins combatant of the field, gorged with 2 bars gules on a cheap of the second, 3 cinquefoils pierced or, crest out of a ducal coronet or, a demi seahorse, salient sable maned gold. This coat of arms was granted in the year 1552, and Evan Thomas was born in Wales in 1702, but lived in London, England most of his life. He was appointed by the Earl of Granville and Mr. Villers to be an auditor and receiver of the Lord Weymouth's estates in England and Ireland. He acquired the Llywn Madoc estate in 1731 and owned a total of 700 acres of land in the following decades. He married Elizabeth Walters and had children with her, including Henry, Thomas, and Elizabeth. The family lived in a manor house, a beautiful south-facing peachy-colored old manor house built in 1747, and it is set on the side of a valley in over 2,000 acres of parkland. In the late 19th century, the family was represented by Clara Thomas, who died in 1914. The third coat of arms is blazoned as follows: sable, a chevron and canton ermine, crest, a demi-unicorn ermine armed, crined and ungueled or, supporting a shield sable. This coat of arms belonged to the Thomas family of Wenvoe. The Thomas baronetcy of Wenvoe in the county of Glamorgan was created in the baronetage of England on December 24th, 1694 for John Thomas. John Thomas was the eldest son of William Thomas, Esquire, and his wife, Sarah Powell. He married his distant cousin, Elizabeth Thomas, but had no issue. Upon his death in 1703, the baronetcy was inherited by his brother Edmund. The family was seated at Wenvoe Castle. The Thomas family inherited the estate in 1560, and the family owned the estate until 1774. The fourth coat of arms is blazoned, gules on a chevron or, between 3 herons argent, 4 bariolets azure, crest, a heron's head erased argent, gorged with a garland of roses gules. This coat of arms belonged to the Thomas family of Llywn in County Carmarthenshire and was granted in 1768. Rhys Goring Thomas, born in 1769, was an esquire, and he was the son of Morgan Thomas, who was born in 1729. In 1799, Rhys married Sarah, daughter of Richard Hovell of Norfolk, and had sons and daughters with her. The fifth coat of arms is blazoned, per pale Argent and Gules, on a chevron engrailed, 2 griffins passant, combatant, counterchanged, on a chief wavy azure, 3 cinquefoils Argent. Crest, out of a mural coronet Argent, a demi seahorse Gules, crined or charged on the shoulder with the cinquefoil Argent, and in the paws an anchor, erect sable, resting on a mural crown. This coat of arms was granted in 1797 to David Thomas of Wellfield House in Radnorshire, Wales, and to the descendants of his grandfather, Edward Thomas, born 1709. The family was seated at Wellfield House, which contains a beautifully wooded park on high grounds above the River Wye. It was constructed in 1787. The sixth coat of arms is blazoned Argent, a satire gules charged in the center with the rose or. This was the coat of arms of the Marquis de Penge. Marie Louise Thomas de Penge, the second Marquis de Penge, was born in 1763. Intending to have a career in the military, he went overseas and took part in the American Revolutionary War, where he served as second colonel of the regiment of Burchany and served in the Legion of the Count of Maryborough, and fought at the Battle of Yorktown. He was granted membership in the Order of Cincinnatus. This coat of arms was recorded in the latter part of the 16th century in Paris, France. It belonged to Pierre Thomas and Augustin Thomas. Pierre Thomas, born 1634, was a French scholar and author, and the son of the Master of Accounts. Next, we have a coat of arms that belonged to Pierre Thomas, a gentleman from France. And the ninth coat of arms belonged to General Adrian Marshal Thomas de St. Henry, when he was created a baron of the First French Empire on October 6, 1810, for his service during the French Revolution. Lastly, we have a coat of arms that belonged to David Thomas, who was a Schultheiss of the town of Gmunden in Bavaria, Germany. In medieval Germany, a Schultheiss was the head of a municipality, roughly equivalent to today's office of mayor. If you enjoyed this video, please visit coadb.com and click on the link up top that says Genealogy Research. As you learned in this video, one surname can have tons of different coats of arms associated with it. So don't just pick any old coats of arms that has your surname on it. We piece together your family tree to determine which, if any, coat of arms belonged to your ancestors. Thank you.